We're going to be solving polynomials by factoring. So we have 2x cubed minus 5x squared. And of course, we have the 3x, so we have to move to the left. So it's minus 3x equals 0. So the first step would be to factor in x. So you have x. And you have 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 equals 0. So we know that the first 0 is going to be x, or the first solution will be x equals 0. Now we got to solve 2x squared minus 5x minus 3 equals 0. You can use the quadratic formula, or you can use, you can solve by factoring. Remember the factor, 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. So you want to get the factors that add up to be negative 5, which is going to be negative 6 and 1. And that's negative 5. So what you're going to do is you have x squared minus 5x minus 6 equals 0. Remember, this is going to be the glide and slide method. You're going to multiply 2 times negative 3, and that gives you negative 6. Find the factors of negative 6. They give you negative 5. Find the factors, so it's x minus 6 times x plus 1 equals 0. And then what you do is you're going to go ahead and divide here by 2 and divide here by 2. So you have x minus 3. And the 2 goes up, so it's going to be 2x plus 1 equals 0. So you have x minus 3 equals 0. 2x plus 1 equals 0. So here x equals 3, because you add 3 to both sides. 2x equals negative 1 divided by 2. So x equals negative 1/2. It's always best to check. And I'm going to use the red pen here to check. So we have 2, and we have 0 to the third power, minus 5 times 0 squared equals 3 times 0, and that checks. What you need to check next is 2 times 3 to the third minus 5 times 3 to the second. And we're going to see if it equals to 3 times 3. And we also have to check 2 times negative 1/2 to the third minus 5 times negative 1/2. And then check if it equals to 3 times negative 1/2. I went ahead and checked, and it does work. Each of them do work. We're going to go ahead and do the next one, but we need to see the polynomial again. It's a quartic. And we have 3x to the 4th. That's 6x squared. I'm going to move it to the left. So it's negative 6x, x cubed, plus 12x squared. Good practice. You got to determine if there's anything that's a common factor. You notice that 3 is a common factor. So I'm just going to divide each term by 3. So you have x to the 4th. Minus 2x cubed plus 4x squared equals 0. And then you notice that each of them or the smallest term, well, the next one is x squared, so that's what they have in common. So they have x squared in common. So when you factor x squared, you have x to the second minus 2x plus 4 equals 0. And the first one is x squared equals 0, so I know that x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 0. That's called multiplicity. That means it's repeated twice. Now, the x squared minus 2x plus 4 equals 0 is interesting. If I find the factors of 4, we have 4 and 1, 2 and 2. So it's not going to work. So I think this is going to be a complex number. Or it might be, it might be a irrational. So we're going to use a quadratic formula. So A equals 1, B equals -2, and C equals 4. So we have X equals negative B plus or minus square root B squared minus 4AC divided by 2A. So it's 2, and of course I'm using substitution. It's going to be 4 minus 4 times A, which is 1, times C, which is 4, divided by 2. So I have X equals 2 plus or minus square root 4 minus 16 over 2. So I have 2 plus or minus square root of -12 divided by 2. Negative square root of -12 is square root of 4 times the square root of -3. 2, and since we have a negative in here, I square root of 3. So it's 2 plus or minus 2 square root of 3 divided by 2. Okay, you're going to be able to factor a 2. So it's 1 plus or minus square root of 3. And of course, I'm missing I. So your roots are going to be X equals 0, X equals 1 plus or minus I square root of 3. So we're going to factor A. It says, what are the real imaginary solutions? And we have X. We have X to the 4th minus 3 X squared minus 4. So we have X squared minus 4 times X squared plus 1. So X squared minus 4 is going to factor to X minus 2, X plus 2. Here we have X squared plus 1 equals 0. We have X minus 2 equals 0, so X equals 2. X plus 2 equals, so it's going to be minus 2 on both sides, so X equals -2. X squared plus 1 equals 0. Subtract 1 from both sides, so you have X squared equals -1. Get the square root of both sides, so X equals plus or minus I. So we have this fact, or this expression, which is 3x to the 4th minus 3x. We have to find a common factor, which is 3x. So we have x to the 3rd power minus 1. And you notice that there's a difference of cubes. So if it's difference of cubes, then we know that a cubed minus b cubed is equal to a plus b times it's a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So in this case, it's going to be 3x times x minus 1. And we know that we're dealing with a is x, so it's going to be x squared plus x, and then b squared is going to be plus 1. The next one, we have 8x to the 4th plus 27x. They have an x in common, so you have 8x cubed plus 3. So this is a sum of cubes. So you have x, and there's going to be 2x to the third power plus 3 to the third power. So it's x parentheses 2x plus 3. So you're going to have 2x squared, which is 4x squared. You're going to get 2x and 3 multiplied. It's going to be minus 6x plus 3 squared is 9. So this is a linear factor, quadratic factor, linear factor, linear factor.